Hey y'all, welcome back
Hey,
to We
hey.
Didn't Read the Fine Print podcast. I'm your host, Teddy.
And I'm Farah, and we are back with another episode.
Yay! Today's topic is single parent versus single mom.
Yes, but before we jump into the topic, we're gonna do a little mom check-in. How we doing, girl? Mom
Check, check, check,
check-in.
check. I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I'm not as enthusiastic as I was our last episode.
Right.
Um, Different things has transpired, but I'm not like Debbie Downer. It's not giving Debbie
Right.
Downer. It's not giving sad energy. It's not giving none of that. I don't feel like as enthusiastic as I was last episode. Not nothing with the podcast, just like in
Right.
life general.
Right.
But other than that, I'm pretty good. What's going on with you, sis?
Right. A lot to go on, and it always get better, always change. It
Yes.
always change.
Yes.
But me, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Girl.
I'm tired. Even just getting here, the journey to get here is just like, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Always
I'm
excited to
excited.
record.
I'm
But
excited because we be talking about it, and it's just like I can't wait to talk about this. I can't
yes.
wait. So it's like I'm excited, a little anxious or whatever, but I'm tired. I
Yes.
and worked and got off and
Mhm.
did mom stuff and stuff's still not done.
It's never done.
It's never done.
Stuff is never done.
So I'm tired, but
Well, you look cute. I
thank
love the
you.
shoes.
Thank you,
The shoes is eating the
girl.
girls up.
Thank you. I love the braids. I love the
Thanks,
braids.
boo.
I
Thank
love the braids.
you. Yes.
So,
All right. So let's talk about it.
let's
Let's
talk
get
about
into
it.
it. Single parent versus single mom. So, first of all, what's the difference?
Yes.
So,
Single moms and single parents. Single moms is moms that's just doing it all by themselves. All by themselves. And then you got single parents where you might
it's more of a co-parenting situation.
Co-parents. You might not be by
in
yourself.
a relationship,
Yeah.
like with a stepdaddy.
Yeah.
But you do have help. You're a single parent. Like,
Yeah.
I have like a co-parent situation,
Single
right?
mom is single by yourself.
Yeah.
Single
Right.
ladies. I'm single
Single ladies, yes.
doing it, the bulk of it.
Yes. Okay. So that's the
Yeah.
difference basically, right? So single moms, like you said, by yourself, no help, little to no support. The child's father is not showing up the way they need to show up.
Right.
Single parent, you have a co-parenting relationship. You're both sharing responsibilities. You're just a single woman raising a child.
Exactly.
Co-parenting with the child.
Yeah, you have help. You have
right.
help.
Okay, cool.
Dad is doing the little thingy.
All right. So what would you say you were?
At the moment, I mean, at the moment,
Sis.
at the moment, I would say I'm a single parent.
Good.
I'm a single parent this week. A few weeks ago, I might not have been. I might have been, a single mom.
I understand.
It happens. But right now I'm a single parent, and I'm in a better space now than I was when we did our first recording. I'm always in a better space than yesterday than last week, so I'm in a better space. So help. It's everybody always talk about help. Oh, help. But I'm like, it's different when you have help from like your mom jumping everything in when the dad jumping, because the dad jumping, you got him. This is your responsibility just as much as mine, and it's like the weight is different.
I don't have to feel like, dang, I gotta get the baby for my mom, because I don't want her to feel like she doing too much, or like from whoever's watching, my brother, my sister, cousin, nephew, niece, whoever.
Yeah.
But when it's the dad, that's your baby.
Yeah, right.
You got him.
You don't feel like
I'll call you.
Yeah, like your burden or something like
right.
that. So it's a lighter feeling. It's just like, woof, go ahead. I can do my thing. I got to call and check on everything. And now they getting a little older.
Yes.
They want
yes.
Two. So
got to be two.
Yes.
Don't remind me.
Eli's just like one, and it's just like he's still young, but he's walking and he's talking. So I'm at the point where it's just like, you got this.
Yes, because he's gaining his independence. The kids is gaining their independence in a real way.
Yes.
And like everything they kind of want to do on their own anyway. You ain't got to hold his head no more. You
ain't got, how about you won't have to pack that breast milk no more?
Because who's pumping?
Yeah.
Not me.
Nipples hurting.
Girl.
Nipples hurting.
Well, I can't lie. Kobe is still on a boob.
Kobe is on a boob.
Kobe has to get off the boob.
Kobe is on a boob.
But it's not like... It's like more of like a comfort thing, I feel like, with him, because it's nothing really in these things. Like, I'm dead serious. I know He said, I get a little drip.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I know that there's nothing in there that's making him full because he eat regular food.
Right.
Like, he eat regular food. He drink water. He may have a little juice every
That's
now and
just
again.
Attachment.
It's the attachment. But when he turns 2, he's gonna serve them papers, baby.
Okay.
Because we're separated. Okay. You gonna have to cry it out. We're gonna cold turkey. Like, you're gonna cry it out. I don't care.
We'll see.
I promise you, bro, I can't do it no more.
We'll see. I don't know how he lasts that long. Eli started biting me. I was like,
That's done. It.
You're done. That's it. See, he don't bite. See, he started biting me hard too. I was just like, yeah, no, we're
playing
done.
Too much.
Well, then I told but we gonna have an episode on the breastfeeding. I can talk about how
we can definitely get into
getting them off. But yeah, no, it's easier. You don't gotta pack breast milk, and I gotta pack clothes and all that. No, here you go. You go.
Take them. Absolutely.
So yeah.
So, as far as me, like you said, I've experienced all of them. I've been the 2-parent household where I have help and we both in this together. I've been a single mom where I'm literally doing it by myself and I'm just like figuring it out as I go. And I've been in a co-parenting situation where I do have help and he comes around and I can rely on him and he do what he need to do, whatever. Currently, it is more of a co-parenting situation. Like Kobe's with him now. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about like, I got to get back at this time or whatever. Like, you with your son. Your son's with his father. He's fine.
Give it up for the dads right now. They doing okay.
A little clap.
You listen. You don't hear the clapping. Give it up to the dads.
That's it. A little ear clap.
Because
you never know with them.
But and it changed so much.
It changed so much.
One day you be single mom. Next day you be single parent. It changed. It fluctuates. So I'm grateful for when it's like this. I'm grateful. When we talk about picking our battles, listen, we don't.
Oh my God, let's get into it. Picking your battles. So
I had to learn that.
In a perfect world, it's like you want your child's father. First of all, nobody has a baby with the idea that you're not going to have your family, right? Like nobody brings life into the world and be like, oh, I'm just going to do this on my own. Like, no, I brought life in this world with you with the idea that we're going to have a family and we're going to raise this little baby in our home together. It don't always work out that way, as we know. And sometimes when things go left, it's like you still want to hold.
Baby, that joint go left, up the street, around the corner,
left,
down that
right,
hill.
back, left,
down that hill.
Up 2 blocks, back, girl, around the corner. It goes everywhere, and then when it do, you still kind of feel like, it's not fair that all of this falls on me and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. So you try to like hold him accountable. Like, no, I need you to give me some money because I'm the primary parent. So I need cash to take care of him. And then I also need you to get him because he needs to spend time with his father. You need to be a presence in his life. Right? But sometimes it don't always work like that. So I've learned, right? We've learned that in most instances, you have to pick your battles.
You have to.
If he's not giving cash, but he's getting the kid, take it. A win. It's a win.
And I feel like for me, it's picking my battles for my mental, because you're gonna go crazy. Like,
yes, trying to keep your foot on their neck and I'm gonna do.
And then trying to be a mom and then live your life and do that. That's just, it's too stressful.
First of all, you have to have like
stressful.
Uplifting, and you have to be in a positive energy to be around your kid. You can't be around you because they're not stupid. They know what's going on. I don't care how young you think they is.
Yeah.
They know what's going on.
They feed it. And then
everything.
And then the more stress you have, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but for me, the more stress I have on me, the less patience I have.
With your child.
I do not like that at all. Now that's something that somebody should have told me. Listen,
right?
No fine print for that.
That's some real stuff.
No, listen, I'll be so short tempered because it's just like I'm so frustrated with this, and it's just like that's why I be like I have to pick my battles wisely, because if I know this is gonna get me upset, and I know this is gonna keep having this outcome, or this is that, you know what?
You can have it.
Whatever.
It's
enough.
God got me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it moving. Definitely gotta pick your battles. And it's definitely a learning lesson. And like I said, if they sending the cash and they not getting a baby, at least you got a little extra help and little extra change in your pocket. Like, just pick your battles.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was, do you think that it's easier to stay and just put up with whatever just to like have the father in the household, or do you think it's easier to just be like, you know what, I'm going to just do what I got to do. I'm out. I'm not putting up with this, and I'm just going to do what I need to do?
Well, we never lived together, but we was just bouncing back and forth. Like, we over there, we over here. Most times we like stay a stretch over there, and then we'd go home for like, and he'd come over there, we'd run back and forth.
Right.
So that was as close as ours got. But is it easier to just
put up?
No.
Okay.
No, because I'm big on my mental and my no, it's not easier. It's actually very hard to keep dealing with something over and over and just keep being stressed out. But you would love to, because you, like you said, you know, you want the ideal, you know, family. You want just, you know, we birth this baby here. We gonna do this together. You know, I'm gonna pick my battles. We gonna thug it out. But you inside is just not, it's unsettling. You know what I'm saying? It's not, but I would never know, because then, you know, you got to look at yourself. You know, it's always, you know, accountability for you. It's not just, it's 9 times out of 10 when something go wrong, it's two sides to every story. Yeah, it's 2 sides. Well, 3. And I could say we never really know until like afterwards. We sit down, reflect, and digest what just happened. And I'm just getting to the point like, okay, I see, you know, this and that. So I feel like that time apart, if it gets too crazy, being away actually is a good thing. Because if you together and y'all sticking it out and y'all, it's no growth and y'all just arguing, you're not going to find a new outcome or a better situation with the same patterns. Like, you have to, like, you know, just separate. Yeah. And honestly, I can say that's the best decision I ever did. Well, you know, it's just like, you know, just let it go. Just let it go. You know, keep hounding you and everything. Sometimes I do a little hounding, but you know, a little bit. But I can say, it was not easy at all to just like get to this point where it's just like, I'm just letting it go, because, you know, there's so many feelings involved and stuff, especially when you gotta look at your son every day. The feelings. And that's another talk. That's another topic. We're gonna wrap this one out. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna go, and then we're gonna move right into that. All right, girl, the feelings. Okay, let's move into this next. But I would feel like it's not easy, you know, letting it go, and I feel like it's not easy staying. I feel like either way it is, but it's going to be some type of But I feel like think about the long run. Yeah, the long run. I feel like rip that Band-Aid off and just, you know, y'all need time apart. I'm big on breaks. So I'm big on breaks. Yes. So. Okay, I definitely agree. We were living together in the beginning, and there were times where I was like, I probably was going through postpartum for real. And everything he did annoyed me, or it was just like never enough. And that type of energy to have around your kid is not healthy. It's not. So to stick it out, knowing that like you're not fulfilled in this relationship, it's going to like show up outside of you, and your kid is the one that's going to like be taking all of that in. So definitely, I don't think they do, and I definitely don't think so. I don't think it's easier to stay because it's bigger than just you two and what y'all got going on. It's a child involved now. It's definitely not easy to leave either. Like, that takes a lot to really be like, you know, I'm done with this. Like, I'm accepting the fact that we're not going to be raising this baby together, and I got to be okay with that, and I got to move on, because it's just for the betterment of my mental health, my peace, like, and also for my child. But let's get into moving on, but not having to really, not literally being able to move on because y'all share a child together. This is the craziest thing. Teddy. Y'all share a child together. So, like, what's going on? You have to see this man all the time. You have to communicate with this man all the time. I don't know who said it, but somebody said, can we talk about, and it might have been you, I don't know, but somebody was saying, you know, how hard it is to how can I say this? Try to move on from somebody that you still have the feelings there. Yes. You still have the feelings there. You still have to deal with them, and you still have to go through that heartbreak. It's like that disappointment exactly. You know what? You don't get that space. You don't get that break. You don't get that in between. Yes, it's just like you gotta keep doing it and keep you. I ain't never seen. You don't never see me a day in your life. Listen, that's how it used to go with me. I'm like all the time, and I feel like that's good. You just let it go, block them, this and that. You can't do that and move on. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but when I say that babies come first, so you have to put your whatever you dealing with to the side. So it's like, I don't want to see you ever again. I don't want you to be
around me because you make my skin curl. Like, I don't want that energy. I don't want none of that. But then it's like, he like, well, dad. Daddy, and you like,
you can't even do that.
I guess I'll FaceTime him for you. You dial a number and just put the phone right in the baby.
No rap.
I'm not looking in the camera. I'm not saying nothing. Right when the baby, y'all have your conversation. And once I hear him say, all right, I see you, hang that thing right up. Like,
yeah,
it's really like a heartbreak that you never get like
you never get over it. You never get over it. And I feel like that's probably why some people always, keep, rekindling, because it's just hard, because it's just like you still have that. Well, I don't know. I'm speaking for myself, but you still kind of have that in the back of your head that it's just like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. Might not be today, might not be never. The whole thing is you don't know. So why not knowing? Why not just, put that process aside and put that baby first and do what's best for the baby? Because you don't want to go, on thinking, oh, well, I'm just hate you on this, and that, and that. And then, things, get better, which they
never
have.
Even if it's
co-parenting, yes. Because even co-parenting is better. I don't want nobody to just think, that sleep on co-parenting, because that is a beautiful thing. Co-parenting is beautiful.
It is. Like, but that comes with maturity. Like,
from both sides.
Yes. From both parties feeling like, okay, we don't work well in a relationship, but at the end of the day, we got a child together.
Exactly.
So how about we take ourselves out of the equation and let's communicate as an adults for the betterment of our child.
Girl,
that's hard to do.
Yeah, it's very hard, especially when
I do feel like it takes time though. We still like in the
very
beginning stages.
And people say this to you a lot because people always be like, it's still new. It's still in the beginning. Oh, this your first kid? Is this like,
no,
this is not normal. But this should not be normal.
My aunt, oh my gosh, she is such an advocate for like, that's your family. Like that's your family. Give it a good 5 years. Give it a good
5 years is crazy.
Listen, that's how I'll be like, you want me to give all my good years to what?
5 years, and then it don't work out.
And then it don't work out. And then
co-parenting is the best, because if it don't work out, at least you have that to fall back on.
Exactly. She's an advocate for like sticking there with your family. Like, give it a good 5 years for your family and your family and your family. But it's like, girl, what about me? But what about me? So I don't know. I don't agree with, but she's older. She's from a different era where it was like, we is sticking it out for the family. Nowadays we all Miss Independent. And don't get me wrong, my Miss Independent don't mean that I don't want a man. I most definitely want a man, but I'm just not settling for whatever to say that I have a man. Like,
and then that's the next topic. We gotta get into that.
Dating a man. Oh. Woo, because we don't have none. We don't have none because we don't have the time.
Stop. Let's
do a full-time mom, right? A full-time mom. Where is the time that comes in for yourself?
You gotta be a dad.
You gotta be a dad.
You gotta be a dad, or you gotta be one of those moms that just
drop the baby off.
Here's Nana. Nana doing it.
Oh, my Nana don't play.
You see?
Where you at? Where you at? Every 5 minutes. Where you at? When I was getting my hair done, mind you, it took like 10 hours, no cap, to get my hair done. She was like, texting me like, I know you. If you think I still think that you at this shop getting your hair done.
Nana.
I had to call her, put her on a speaker with the lady. She said, you daughter have a lot of hair. It take long time. I'm like, girl, you think I would lie about getting my hair done?
She said, you over there with it.
You over there doing something you got nothing to do.
The whole time.
And you better not bring no more home. Okay. Because I'm not doing it. I'll be like, bro, like, when have I ever did anything like that? I don't even do that. Like, I have my child every day, all day.
That's the thing. I go to work and go to work again. And then come home.
How about it?
Go to school. In the middle, if you need anything to daycare, you need something, I have to drop this off. I got to drop this off and do that. Then I got to go get him. Then he hungry. Then I got to make dinner. Because you don't want to keep giving them
processed stuff. Yeah, you want to give them a nutritional
so you want to figure out all that. So you got to make dinner. Then you got to let them play a little bit. You ain't see him all day.
Yeah, spend a little time.
With him a little bit. Let me do a little event. Do something like that. Then it's bath time. But then I'm tired. I'm tired. We got to get up in the morning and do it again. I'm tired.
So where do time for me come in? But you know what? I guess because they're still like one, because Kobe will be.
Everybody say it gets easier when they get older.
I do feel that way because though, like, I've seen the change. Like, I've seen how needy, not even needy, but like how much he needed me earlier on to like now, where it's like I can just put him in his little play area and I can go and do what I need to do.
Oh, I was always doing that
in the house.
Oh yeah, in the house.
In the house.
You're not going to the store
For sure, in the house. But
store.
I don't have you on my hip because you can't walk around. I want to put you down. Like, no, I can sit you down. You can go walk around, play with your toys, get on your bike, ride throughout the house, and then I go here and watch something on TV that I want to watch, and I ain't got to watch Coco Melon or Marsha and the Bear.
That's it. Eli's he's elmowed out.
Girl, Bluey,
elmowed out.
Toy Story, Love Buzz
he
and
just
Woody.
started watching Toy Story too.
Buzz?
I can watch Toy Story though, just because he just started.
I'm so tired of Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've watched them so many times. I'm just tired of watching that kid content. But yes, I'm tired of it.
But it's like, where's the romantic date? And then I'm not gonna lie, see, I tried. I tried. So I'm speaking from like, you gotta try this and that. So I had maybe a little gap to try it, and it's just like, no. It's like, if I'm gonna go this way and not ever, look back and just, lead a whole possibility of not having a family, it gotta be somebody that's gonna be like worth it. I'm gonna look at
everything checks the box. Like,
exactly.
At least 4 out of the 5.
Listen, give me 3.5. Give me 3.5. All right,
no,
3.5. Listen, I can't even get that.
I can't even get nothing. It's so dry over here. Like nothing. But my child's dad every now and again want to be like, hey, what's up? And it's like, boy, if you don't get gone, take care of this boy, this child. Like, Daddy, you worry about the wrong stuff.
Daddy, at least you getting that. Listen, we don't even get along enough to be on the phone for 5 minutes. It's a nothing.
But like,
and I don't mind. I like it like that. I do, because I still got a lot of like little rage in me.
Absolutely, so, I understand. But it's still like, even with the like, hey, and we like to like. So I'm the type that like, I do understand that like Kobe likes seeing us together and doing stuff. So we'll do stuff together. Like we can go to Chuck E. Cheese
Kobe
together.
Is the best.
Yeah, we can go to Chuck E. Cheese together.
He deserves those memories. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to know what's going on.
We can go to the beach together. Like, but even in that, we still like not together. But he still gets on my nerves to the core.
Really?
Like, I be having to like pull over. Like, you want to get out?
Really?
Yes.
See, I can't
take him.
I can't say. It's when he not doing something. When we around each other, we around Eli for a quick little handoff and stuff. It's nothing. It's always been like that. When we in each other present, I don't think we don't like argue and shout and stuff. We never get like that. Right. I feel like because we just be like, I don't know. We passing them off. What we got to, argue about? Then I feel like he know not to play with me too.
Yeah, no, not Kobe did. He be like, he's like a control freak. He's a good dad though. Like when he is consistent, he's around. He's a good dad. I've always said,
no, for real.
He's a good dad, horrible man. Like my man to me, yeah, horrible man. And you got a lot of things that you got to work on, baby, before you can have a stable relationship. And that's with any woman. But as far as being a father, when he's around his son, he's a great dad.
I always say, and that's why I be riding him so hard and I be so upset. Because I said, I've seen your potential.
Exactly.
And girl, potential is another day. We're going to talk about potential another day because that's what we fall in love with. But I seen your potential as a dad. Amazing.
I know how you can be.
Girl, I'm talking, when we brought him home, he was jumping up. You jump up in the middle of the night. Everybody was like, he didn't jump up. I had to get up. No, he's jumping up before me. I feed him. And mine I'm pumping it. Here you go. You just because he was happy to feed him. Appointments.
It was exciting.
He took to his first appointment. Like he was hyped. But then after that, I think he it might have been life stuff. I don't know, but it's just like, okay, you got to deal with it, but you still have to do this. You still have to be have to be this dad.
That's something with men. Like if they're not where they are, they need to be, I guess, financially or like what they life. They expect their life to be this way, and if it's not, then it's like they shut down in all areas. You can't shut down being a dad. You can't do that.
You can't. Imagine if I did it.
You don't think we go through stuff?
I be like, don't nobody love you like I love you, boy. Your ass will be in the house watching elbows all day, and then they
just sitting there. That's it. Like,
listen, I have my boy out. We out. I make sure we on the go.
Yes,
but
okay.
yeah.
So dating is trash, huh?
Dating is trash out here, and I feel like I'm probably just not meeting the right people. I'm gonna go to like places where I don't go anywhere.
Right.
so did
we can't.
So it's like where you do, meet people at too, that matters a lot. And it's just like, well, I have to be able to be at an event or a space like that or
you gotta get the time to be able to do that.
Yeah. So I haven't got there yet. And honestly, I'm not even rushing it because I was a little turned off by, the people who I did try to date. Not, it's because everybody's different. Everybody got somebody, but don't got nobody. Or it's just people just different. It's just like, I can say how we met and how we started off. If you can't even match that, no. And so far, I feel like that's what I've been running into. And it's not to compare or nothing, but it's just like, it's not even like he like, but it's just like, you gotta be better than the last. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You gotta be better than last, especially to be around my son. My son all lovey-dovey and stuff.
See, that's the thing with dating as a single parent, because it's like, I can't bring nobody around Kobe. It's just something in me.
For me, it's Eli so lovey. I ain't even have to have him all hugging on my leg.
I just can't see myself bringing somebody around my son. Like, we have to have like 8 months to a year in before I feel like you could come around my kid.
And that's good. I feel like that's good.
You know what I mean? I feel like, because then at least I know that like you're trustworthy. I can see different characteristics from you. In 8 months' time, a plethora of things could have happened.
Yeah, because we learn that. We learn that from our situations.
Hello.
Yeah, we have a little time now.
In different stages of your life and how I want you to, be around my kid. So it's like, do
you think you would date somebody, not to cut you off, you think you would date somebody with kids or without? What do you think?
So I used to be the girl that like, I'm not dating nobody with no kids, but
I need to see what type of dad you are. I actually prefer you to have at least one.
Yeah, at 32, I'm not like, you can't have kids. You can have kids. Now, I don't want to date somebody with like all these baby moms.
I feel like one is enough. 2
tops, because stuff do happen. You might have had them when your first kid when you was young, and then you got with this girl 10 years later, and you thought it was going to be something, and it didn't happen.
But I want another one, so 1 is enough.
Okay, I can respect it. I can do 2. 2 is my limit. Then after that, it's like, what are you out here doing?
Do you want another baby?
You got 3 baby moms. You couldn't make not one of them your wife?
Because he ain't right. Do you want another baby, Teddy?
I do. I want multiple.
Really?
I can do 2
more. I want 1 more. And when I first had him, I said, I ain't never doing this again. Ever.
I never felt like this.
I'm never doing it again.
Crying.
I hated pregnancy. I didn't like delivery. I didn't like after. I didn't feel like, like I love this until I was done breastfeeding, because the hormones drive me wild. And I'm like that on my menstrual. Like, my hormones really do something to me. I'm already a little cool.
I don't know. I never felt like like pregnancy wasn't bad for me. It wasn't bad, but like it wasn't like the best thing. But like
I didn't want any.
I didn't hate it.
No more.
But it was the after birth for me. Like, the healing process afterwards was so painful. That's enough to make me be like, yeah, I ain't doing this again. But I never really felt that way. I always said I wanted more kids. I think I'm just like a mom's mom kind of girl. You know?
That's amazing. I'm like 1 more. If
I want a girl.
I always say I would do. Really?
I want a girl so bad.
I always say I would do foster care. I feel like that's in my heart to just do foster care, because I just love babies. I love the baby stage. I know I can't have all these babies.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just low key meant to just be a foster mom and get some babies. But I do want 1 more by myself though.
So. Yeah, that's amazing though. I do want another one. Now, so now
dating
that we talked about it
over the dating thing.
Because you just brought up it. I know, but just because you just brought up it, what is the age gap for your kid?
No more than 4.
Okay.
Because 4-year-olds can go past me those Pampers. Go past me that bottle. No, I'll definitely breastfeed again. I said I wouldn't do it again, but it's just like, he already tore my boobs up, so it's just like, might as well just do it again. He already tore me down, do it again. But for sure, and then Eli never got sick. I love breastfeeding. I didn't love breastfeeding, but like,
the benefits
is like amazing. But yeah, go get those Pampers, boo boo. Go ahead.
Pass mommy white.
Kobe do that what daddy in there doing? Tell him come help.
Listen, Kobe does that now. I'll be like, pass me my bag. It's on the floor. He'll look on the floor and he'll grab it and come and bring it.
Wow, I love it. Eli's not doing anything. He's gonna look at you and it's like,
That's just because he don't want to listen. Like, stop. Girl, I'm doing what I want to do right now.
That's Eli's new thing now. Stop. Everything is stop. Oh no, this week is uh-oh. He sounds so cute. He's like, I'm like, he's so cute. But no, so like probably 2 weeks ago was stop. And I'm like, you
Kobe's
stop.
a stopper too. Stopper, no. He'd be like, no.
I love when he say no. I love that video. I'm saying no. He's
girl,
so cute.
He be so meaning it. I be like, okay. But all right, so dating is trash as a mom.
Dating is trash right now. I said I was so ready. I'm like, oh, I'm ready. And I did it. And I'm just like, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't had my first experience yet dating outside of my.
You're not missing nothing.
Child's father.
You're not
right
missing
now.
Nothing.
I don't feel like I am because I just really don't have the time to do it anyway. So I don't really see how it would work.
And that's another thing. It's just like, okay, now we're going on these dates and then what? So where we chilling at? Because we can't chill. That's what I'm saying.
The baby's here. You can't come to my house. I can't go to your house because I have my kid at home.
Listen.
So it's just like I don't even really have the time right now to do it. Like, so I'm just not even worried about it. It'll happen when it's
I was excited for it though. I can say I'll be excited next time if I get there. But right now it's just like no.
Yes, of course. Everybody wants to like have a little somebody to chit chat with, bust it up, do something with. But I mean, it'll come when it's supposed to.
When it's supposed to. Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to talk about because we said it is easier to leave. I mean, not easier to leave, but for us, it was better to leave rather than staying and putting it up.
Either way. I thought it was hard.
Harder both, but better for us to leave than to stay in a situation that wasn't serving us.
Yes.
So, okay, so we left. Now how do you feel about multiple baby fathers? Because we left.
I hate it.
Because we left, girl. What's going on?
I hate it, Teddy.
Yeah.
I hate the thought, but I'm also very much open to the idea, but I hate the thought because it's just like...
Who wants that?
Who wants it?
Who wants
it? You never see it coming.
You never see it coming. I would have known half the stuff I know now. I don't know. Like, for one, I can't see like what I will be right now. But maybe would have enforced different things, you know. I wouldn't. It's harder to enforce things now because it's just like we've so far gone.
Learning experience,
you know, definitely learning
experience.
And it's not even to say like, oh, we was to be married first,
right?
It would have been better,
right? Divorces happen.
Divorces happen, and I'm not trying to be in an unhappy marriage just to say that I'm married. Like,
I would say wait more. I would say I would have if I can look back, if I can go back and tell my 29-year-old self something about the future, I would say, girl, just wait
a little bit, wait it out and see what happens.
I would say wait, but then honestly, I don't know.
You need Eli. Exactly.
I need it. So change my life.
Change your life. That's one thing them babies want to do is change them life.
He changed my life for the better, and that's my baby.
Change your heart, like
your heart, girl. The pride, the stubborn, so much stuff. Just that's why I be like, what's your problem? Why is it so hard for you to get? Why is this only happening to me? Are you not experiencing these life changes?
Because we carried them people, them little babies inside of our bodies, and had to get them out of our bodies.
No, my joint say choo choo.
Either way, he had to come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't really like the idea of multiple fathers either. But then I think of like Sierra. Sierra is like
living a
fairy tale princess.
Now, I can say I do miss that beginning stage when you be all lovey dovey. I want to talk to him and all that. So that right there is just like, I probably could do it.
And that's why you be wanting a date, because it'd be like, who don't want that feeling? Like, who don't want that?
Yeah.
Like, but
that's what I'm saying. Without Eli, I'd be like, whoosh, I would have been jumped into it. But right now it's so different because you just have all these emotions, and like we said, the heartbreaks and stuff and whatever, and you still dealing with emotions and then still gotta see them and stuff like that, and it's just like that's not talked about enough. I hope if everyone's dealing with what we're dealing with, I hope you're taking your vitamins, drinking your wine, praying, and that you're not suicidal, because it's hard.
It's hard. So yeah, but multiple baby fathers definitely is like not ideal. But I always think about Sierra, and I'm like, she looks like she got like she's like a fairy tale princess. Like, okay, she tried it with Future, it didn't work out, but then Russell came swooped right in.
Mm-hmm. And I was a part of a blended family. My mom and my dad. My dad was married first. They did their thing first, and it's just. I mean, it could work out. It's and it can come out being. It could be your soulmate, the best person ever. But it's just. We still in the beginning, so it's just like right now. It's just like
gotta see how things go.
Yeah, but I don't knock it though.
Okay, so boundaries within your child's with you and your child's father. How does that look for you and him?
I feel like we're kind of good on boundaries. I feel like we both have this thing. Our thing is communication. So neither one of us, I feel like, never really overstep too much. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that can be a problem sometimes too, because then you got your pride, you got this and that, and you might really want to say something, I really feel this way or something, but you don't ever really talk about it. Right. So with boundaries, I feel like we're really like, communication is a big thing. So we don't really, which I feel like is for most people problems, but so our boundaries looks like, I don't know. It's cool until it's not cool. And then, we don't really set them. We don't have it because we don't really know, we don't really communicate in a healthy way. Well, I'm not saying in a healthy way. We really don't communicate like that at all. Mm-hmm. It's really strange. So it's more so we met because for real, you're not knowing people. We get mad at each other. We talk about this. We just we probably had probably 3 big arguments in 3 years. We'd be mad or something happened. I ain't talking to him. And he do the same thing. I'm ignoring her. I ain't talking to her. And that's a trigger for me. Don't ignore me. And that's why I go crazy.
Especially when I got your son.
Exactly. Girl, that's another topic. But it's just like, so I feel like our boundaries are pretty much, don't talk to me a certain way. Don't talk to me a certain way. And I feel like that's it. We ain't, breaking windows and acting crazy and stuff. It's a respect thing. Respect me. Respect me. I respect you. I feel like the only boundaries that we cannot figure out is to just communicate and do your thing, and I'll do my thing, and then life will be good.
Okay.
He's not really crazy. I'm not really crazy. He think I'm crazy, and I'm like, you think I'm crazy? He didn't even see me at a 10 yet. Right. He see me at probably a 3.
So
he don't even know me for real.
I don't know. Boundaries for me and my child's father, it's sometimes a little hard. Yeah, and it's hard.
Y'all situation different. Us, we get mad, we don't talk, we go away.
It's hard. He's like, you want to keep him in the air and we touch. Like he want to do like that kind of. I don't like that. You wouldn't. No, you would not, because it's like you doing all this, and then like next week. Hello, keep calling your phone. I can't get a hold of you, and then I got your son right here, and I need help and I need assistance, and it's like
you're right.
And then you pop up, everything good, and you.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
Well, maybe I do like it like this. Yeah, it's like you ain't doing, we ain't talking. We like and I know why we ain't talking this and that, and we go like that, and then that's it. So you all right. You all right.
It's harder with me. Then I be like. Boundaries, like no spending the night, like none of that, like me and you personal type stuff.
Right.
We strictly co-parenting. Like I have to enforce that, because if not, we together. If I leave it to him, we together, baby. Oh, we moving in. But get this apartment.
Big together. Big together.
Yeah, big together. And it's like I almost be scared to enforce a boundary, because it's like he sometimes give me energy where it's like, if I'm not with you, then
yeah,
yeah,
I know.
Mm-hmm. So it's like I kind of almost
like that though. I don't like
the corniest thing ever. So I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I have like the worst child's father ever. Mm-hmm. Like he can be so much better.
I feel like they're both they can be good dads, but they have stuff that they had to deal with, as do we. But my thing is, we have stuff to deal with, and we still.
But I still gotta be a mom.
Exactly. We
full
still
time,
doing this
all around the clock. You know what I mean?
The problem comes in it.
So it's like I'm not trying to sit here and make it seem like he's the worst father ever. Like I said, he's a great father when he shows up and he do what he need to do. He's a great father, horrible man. Like. He still got a lot of things. Horrible man in the sense of like relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not like him not like his character, right? I mean, in a relationship.
Yeah,
He got a lot of trauma that he has not healed from. That
that
comes up.
Teddy. Let me jot that down.
Listen,
that's
he has so much trauma that he hasn't healed from, and
And they don't understand how much it affects you, how much it affects your baby, how much it affects you as a union. You talking about being together. If you want to be together, get yourself together first, and then something will come about that. And it's, but they don't want to listen to us. This is like,
I mean, like, go to therapy. Why are you so against? I'm not against
therapy.
Why do
men hate therapy?
Go.
Why do men
you
hate
want
therapy?
Me to find you somebody?
We gotta bring a man on here.
Yes.
I actually have somebody. And when I'm going to talk to you about
God,
it.
That's going to be the best episode.
Yo.
Oh my God. Please.
Somebody who can jump in. Because we got questions. Let's just do, it's going to be called questions. Questions for a baby daddy.
Period.
I hate that word.
I love it. You ate that up, sis.
I got something, because I got some questions like, but you know what? I can't.
Or we can say child's father. We don't have to say baby daddy.
Yeah.
Questions for your child's father.
The daddy of the child. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But yeah,
it's just like, I'll be kind of scared to implement boundaries because I don't want you to be like taking it out on Kobe because we going through something. Like, I remember one time we had gotten into it, he like, this is why I stay away. It's not about me, though.
I don't like that.
You don't have to come around me. I can drop him off to you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, like, I had to say that a couple of times listening. Take me out of it. Take me out of it. You talking about me. You talking about this and that, and that's why.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, but change these Pampers and leave me alone.
I can say that I do see him getting better. I just need it to be consistent.
That's because we love that potential.
I don't, not on the behalf of like my man, on the behalf of my
Kobe. 100%. You know why? Because he I feel like he is a good dad. I've seen him strolling around and stuff, and you can see when a dad love their kid. You can see where
and when the kids love their dad.
Yeah, and you can see where the men is just like, I'm here for some cooch.
For sure.
I'm here for some
baby crying and they don't even hear the baby.
Okay, listen.
So let's talk about that. That's what I wanted to talk about too while we was here.
No, he don't play about his baby. That's one thing. He'd kick me to the curb, and he love his baby. I can say that. Stand up.
That's what I'm saying. When you want good father. Yeah, good father, horrible man. But since we're talking about single mom, since the topic is single mom versus single parent, I also want to make mention about the women that are in actual relationships, like in families, have the husband or not even husband, boyfriend, whatever it is, have their parent and still be single moms.
My girlfriend, she's married, and she talk about this, doing it by herself. Now I'm not going to discredit him,
the father, right?
The husband, because he goes to work, but she raising those babies by herself.
Baby,
that's just still like back in the day times. I feel like how it was, and everybody want to be modern. Yeah, because back in the day was crazy.
We couldn't work. We weren't allowed to work. Like, it was little
honestly laws. I always say, who is voting for this? Because I want to be home though. I'd rather be home with my baby.
No,
you rather go to work? I was ready to go to work, but my work would be different now. If I could stay home, my work would be writing. It would be stuff like
that's what I'm gonna say. Yes, it's not a clock in work that I want to do. I want to be home with my kid, but I still want to have like some sort of substantial income where I can provide for me and my kid and not have to rely on any situation. If something goes left or it's not working out, I'm like stuck in this situation because what else am I going to do? I don't want that. But I do want to talk about, the single mother that's in the relationship.
And we can bring one of them on too. Because I know a lot of them.
I do too. Now, I don't know if they willing to come up here and talk.
I know some.
Okay, cool.
I know one. I don't know some. I know one.
All we need is one. That's all we need is one. And we ain't trying to, like, this ain't no,
girl, my mom used to say how, I did that. I didn't want to do that. But he was financial. But he was like, I did that, this and that. And I'm like, okay.
And that goes back to us saying fight your battles. Fight your battles. But I'm not picking my battles wisely when you in the house with me.
Yeah.
This has to be a joint effort. And I don't ever want y'all to think that this podcast is like a man hate train. We love men. We support our black men.
I love men. I can't wait to
love black men. Love you all down. We just calling stuff out as we see it, as we experience it. Like, this doesn't even apply to every man. Like, some men out here is stand-up guys.
I know some single dads. I know some full-time single dads, and they all do just as much as we do.
Wonders raising their kids.
My bro Pete, he is an amazing dad. Oh my God, I feel like he's like my favorite dad of all times because he got a granddaughter now, and he doing the same. He just loving on her just as much. I always say he is like, whoop, 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 it's a lot of dads, but that's like my number. That's not a number one dance. It's plenty of dads who do it. But
my brothers are wonderful fathers. Like my
bros.
oldest brother is married, and him and his wife just had my nephew. He just turned 1 in the end of May. Mm-hmm. He's a phenomenal father. And then my brother that's older than me, but he's not the oldest. My niece, she just turned 16 in April. She's a junior. She's a junior, and it's giving very much junior. She's so adorable, but he's been around since day one. Like he was the type of father that, like, at one point when him and his child's mom wasn't getting along, and she was like playing that you ain't gonna see her type of game, he went and got joint custody.
Oh, I'm about to say he popping up at the door. But that's how
he went and got them papers because you're not gonna play with me and my daughter. I'm not putting up with you and your craziness, and you 1 minute we good, the next minute you ain't letting
come
me
get him.
it.
I'm too tired. Baby, you want him? Come get him.
Come get him.
Come get him. You want him? Come get him.
I will pack everything up. I will send food. I will send everything that he needs to make it. I'm going to send everything. Come get him.
Not no more.
I'm going to send everything because I just want you to come. If I get a break, come get him. Like, I'm never being like, you can't see your son. You can't. What? Come get him now. What time?
Unless
when you bringing him back? Yes. Now, unless you're an unfit parent, and the unfit parents ain't checking for the babies anyway.
They not. They out there. They living a life. The life that I wish I was living.
Hello. They not.
If it's not none of that, then
come get them.
Come get them. I'm not doing it.
Yes.
It just never.
It's definitely yes. Single parents, single moms that's in relationships and that's married, and a baby be sitting right in front of them crying, pampered, needs to be changed, and they walk right by like they don't see him. Like, I don't want to never be in that situation either. So that goes back to like the staying and leaving thing. Like,
which one though?
You can stay, and they still don't show up.
Wisely, because are you working? If you're not working and he's not changing, no, but I'm saying like as a woman, if you're not working and the man is providing and the baby's crying, you want him to come home, change that pamper.
For sure.
Change that
for sure.
Put him to sleep and then leave out.
You don't think
go to Target? I love
raising a baby is work?
It's a full-time job. That's why I always say full-time mom. I don't care if I'm co-parent. I'm a full-time mom.
Right.
Because this 100% is nonstop. And it depends what type of mom you are. I'm not like a half-stepper. We do bedtime. We do books. We got a little projector bedtime thing.
Teeth brushing.
Bubble bath. Teeth brushing. Sit on the potty.
Hair done.
Everything. Wash day. Wash. It's all that. We go to events. We do here and here. It's not like no half stepping. I'm not just here you go. Like, we ain't got the nannies that can raise our babies. We don't have that. My grandma said, I can't even pick them up. No. I want to see them, though.
I'm crying.
Blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise is that we're not together, but very much big on self-care. I've found myself in a lot of different ways. I've pushed myself to do a lot of things that I probably would have was kind of getting stuck in a way to just kind of my focus was being on the dynamics of, you know what I mean, rather than myself. You know, and it would have stopped me from a lot of self-growth and spiritual, mental, everything. So I'm blessing in disguise that, you know, we didn't work out, but it didn't work out, but it worked out for me. You know, when we first met, I was my book signing and everything, and then everything just was you know what? Jesus was radar on this man. And then stuff happened like that, and then now I'm just you know, we had, downs and whatever, and then it's just I found myself, I'm back writing. I'm back, in a better situation all around the board. And it's just it forced you to be get up, do what you gotta do, and open your eyes and just pour into yourself. And then nothing bad can happen after that. That good energy gonna come, that money gonna come, the support is going to come. Everything is going to come because God just wants you. The God that's in you wants you to be the best.
Yes.
And I feel like that was my blessing in disguise from everything. I
love that.
Thank you.
I love that blessing in disguise. I feel like Kobe kept my heart soft. First of all, Kobe was born the same year that I lost my best friend, and then during my pregnancy, my like I said, my baby father was horrible man. Like great father, horrible man.
They get like that. I don't know what it is.
It was like not what I needed from like my man wasn't giving it. So like I could have easily just went off the radar with the passing of my best friend, doing like all types of drugs or like, you know, getting high to numb the pain, or just like OD drinking, or like anything to like just be numb and not have to deal with like pain or hurt.
Already on all your hormones and emotions going on from your pregnancy. That's a lot.
On top of it.
That's a lot.
But I felt like having him just made me like be like so soft and nurturing and still loving and still like present in the moment. Because as a mom, you have to be present every day of the week. These kids will make you be present, baby.
You have to.
So it's like I'm not like just here in my body, but mine somewhere else. Like no, I'm present. I show up. Like, you know, as my best self.
Show up and show out.
Show up and show out.
Because I be seeing y'all. Y'all be out too. You show up and you show out.
As my best self, because I have somebody to do it for. Like, it's not like, it's just me and I can do whatever because it's just me and I just don't give a F about nothing. Like, no, I show up and I show out because I have a son that depends on me, that relies on me. So, he's definitely was my blessing in disguise because he kept my heart open. He kept my heart soft and not hardened. He kept me, like, on the right path. He kept me, like, sane.
And going to continue to.
Like, I couldn't have asked God for a better gift. Like he's definitely a gift.
And he's so lucky to have you as a mom, you know, because some moms like really, you know, they put their feelings first, you know, they get stuck in relationships, they go crazy, go off the rail and stuff. He's so lucky to have you for his mommy.
Thank you, sis.
You're so lucky.
Happy for y'all. Well, guys.
Well.
That's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If y'all have any questions or like any experiences that y'all want to share, make sure y'all write us, DM us at We Didn't Read the Fine Print on Instagram. That is our Instagram page. Make sure y'all follow. Then you have something to ask the people?
Yeah. Our subscribers should be up. You know, we got family, we got friends. If you're not following our YouTube page, which we posted, if you're not following
at We Didn't Read the Fine Print.
Yeah, at We Didn't Read the Fine Print, or our Instagram and stuff, you're not liking our stuff, then I'm feeling a little funny about you.
Like, don't be a distant cousin. Come in. Come on. Support.
Come on.
Like, have a drink. Yep. Like, what's up?
We don't want you watching from the distance. We want you to comment. We want you to like.
Yes,
we want you to all that. We want you to do all that.
Yes.
You don't have to be we don't want it because strangers be your biggest, support.
Oh.
No. When I did my book signing, strangers was reaching out to me
100%.
like crazy.
People that you like never even think of come out of the woodwork.
Coming out.
Old classmates from like elementary.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So family, don't let these old people outdo us. I need everybody to just go to our YouTube page.
Yes. We didn't read the fine print on YouTube. We didn't read the fine print on Instagram. Yep. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube.
Yep.
And DM us some questions or answering questions. Maybe you had something that you wanted to say with one of the topics that we discussed
that you can relate to.
You know what I mean? Send it in. We'll read it and we'll talk about it. But thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Follow us on our next episode. Toodle-doo-doo-doo.
That was so good.